Yo.
What's up?
What is going on, you guys, and welcome back to another episode of Natural Hair and True Crime. Y'all, I have not done that in forever. Oh my god, that is insane. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you guys are new to my channel, my name is Jataia. Here on my channel, I do natural hair content, I do wig reviews, and I also discuss true crime cases while doing my natural hair.
What the fuck is that?
Jesus. So if you are interested in any of those that I listed below, I do recommend that you go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. That way you can always be updated when I am posting a new video. Y'all, kind of getting a little anxiety because I ain't done this in a minute. I ain't done this in a hot minute. And I am not gonna lie, I almost didn't record this video just from the anxiety of getting back into it. Y'all, I don't know why. I'm just so weird. Like, once I stop something, it's just like, oh, I'm so afraid to get back into it. Maybe just my anxiety, but who knows. But anyway, so I have actually two cases for you today where we're going to basically discuss what's going on, like what's up with this Halloween candy, because it at this point it gotta be something, y'all. It just gotta be something. If you are interested in listening to the cases that I'm going to discuss, you guys already know what to do. Okay, y'all, so y'all have to bear with me because it's been a minute since I've done a video, so I'm kind of like shy. No, but for real, y'all, I've got to get back in the motion and the swing of things, because Jesus. Yeah. What I'm gonna be doing is taking these braids out of my hair. As you can see, I done already cut them. Y'all, these braids was down to my knees, and when I tell you I love these braids, however, I don't know, they kept getting in the way. So, you know, having needling braids has its pros and cons, but yeah. So I'm gonna be taking these out of my head. While I'm taking each one out, since my hair is kind of already parted, I'm going to spray my hair down with some leave-in conditioner. And that way the takedown process can go a little bit easier, because I got work in the morning, so I'm definitely not washing my hair tonight. So I'm probably just going to put some leave-in conditioner in and put these in twists. So yeah, so what I have in here is water and this Design Essentials Natural Almond and Avocado leave-in conditioner. Y'all, this is my first time using it. I just bought something. It was kind of cheap. Like I said, I just wanted a cheap leave-in to put in my hair. So I don't know if y'all have used this product before or know about this product. Comment down what y'all think, and is this a good product or not. All right, y'all, so the first case we're going to get into, well, before I even begin, I want to say a disclaimer, because y'all, these are going to be very short cases. It's two cases I'm talking about, right? And yeah, they're going to be short because, I mean, it's not one of those cases where we know the background on the suspects and the victims. I tried to research a case that was kind of dealing with Halloween, of course, since it's October. However, I ran across this case and I did find it quite interesting, but it was literally not a lot of information. It was literally just a few articles on what happened, and they pretty much state the same thing. And yeah, so I'm gonna just go ahead and go on with it. So the first case location is taking place in Chicago, Illinois, and this happened actually on Halloween of 2011. So we're gonna go ahead and discuss Ledell Peoples. So going forward, y'all, I'm gonna just call them by their last names, just to make sure, because for one, I don't know if Maria or Mariah, if I'm even saying that right, depending on how, you know, some people, they spell it different and say it different. So I'm gonna just refer to them by their last name. So Maria/Mariah Adams and Ledell Peoples. Peoples and Adams were at, I'm assuming, Peoples' house, want to say, either house, apartment, I'm assuming it's a house though, in Chicago, Illinois. Now I don't know, because it doesn't really state whether they were like friends or if they were a couple. I'm assuming they were a couple, so we're just gonna go with that. But yeah, it's Halloween 2011, and unfortunately there seems to be an altercation that breaks out between Peoples and Adams over Halloween candy. Now, if I haven't mentioned before, Peoples is 55 years old during this time, and Adams is 49. But yeah, so an altercation breaks out over Halloween candy. Apparently, Peoples had, I guess, a thing of candy, and apparently some of it had went missing. So he immediately accused Adams of stealing his candy. So they get to arguing, right? And before you know it, the situation has completely escalated. And now Adams and Peoples are literally fighting, like physically fighting. So according to sources, and y'all, by the way, y'all know I'm gonna make sure to link all of the sources where I read about this case from, link down in the description box. But yeah, according to the sources, Adams was trying to defend herself, so she began throwing plates, like silverware plates, at Peoples. Well, one of the plates ended up hitting Peoples right above the eye, and it ended up like cutting him and causing a gash above his eye. And y'all, literally, after this, it literally got worse. Okay, so after Peoples was hit above the eye, got the gash right, at this point, he done lost it. Okay, so what he does is, according to the sources, he takes multiple steak knives and begins to stab Adams with it repeatedly. And y'all just bear with me. Literally after, so I don't know how long this lasted, but yeah, he's repeatedly stabbing her. And I guess after he's done, I'm assuming he realized what he did, and then he decided to call the cops. So yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not laughing, y'all know me, okay? I'm not laughing at it. It's kind of like a nervous laugh, like Jesus. But yeah, so he calls the cops, basically tells them what he's done. Cops come out, and of course they arrest him. Of course the ambulance comes and takes Adams to the hospital. So while Adams is rushed to the hospital literally in critical condition, Peoples is arrested, and I want to say he's arrested with attempted murder and aggravated domestic battery. Mind you, now this is on Halloween, so unfortunately Adam passes away on November 5th, and People's charges are actually upgraded. And yeah, so he was sentenced, I want to say, to 30 years in prison, and he is currently serving his prison. Now I don't know the exact name of the prison, but I think it's in Chicago. But yeah, like I said, I feel like they were a couple. I can't remember anywhere it's specifically stating that, but I'm assuming they were a couple. And I feel like it was known that they would have domestic disputes. Unfortunately, it was sad that it had to lead to her passing away, especially in a situation like this. But yeah, so they were in a domestic dispute. Now, y'all, hear me out. And I just told you pretty much the reason why Peoples killed Adams was because of Halloween candy, right? Now, y'all, I don't know. It's just something in me. I just don't want to believe that man murdered that woman over some damn candy. Okay, there's no way. Like I just can't believe it. Now y'all, and I might actually, this is just me stating my thoughts, my opinions. Y'all know how I do. I really think this it was more than just Halloween candy, if you feel what I'm saying. Me personally, I feel like they might have been fighting either over something else. I don't know if it was some candy that had a little mixture of something else in it, or they might have both just been under the influence, drunk. Me personally, I really want to say they was on something else. And I just felt like one thing led to another. It was just they already were arguing, and when Adams threw The plate said Peoples. He just lost it. And yeah, it just literally stemmed from there. Also, hear me out. So, of course, I'm doing my research, right? And apparently, because I want to say he was arrested November 5th, got 30 years, right? And this was in 2011. As I was doing my research, apparently this wasn't his first time going to jail. And apparently he was arrested in 1997 and 1995. And I want to say in 1995, he had like possession of controlled substances. And then in 1997, he had basically possession of like illegal substances. So I really don't, when they say controlled, what I've researched, I'm assuming it's like prescription drugs versus illegal drugs. However, he had substances, drugs, okay? So I'm basically want to say, I'm assuming, yeah, he was known for doing drugs. Cool. So with me researching this, it kind of, I'm not going to say, like I said, I'm just thinking this. I'm not going to say I'm right, but I'm really thinking so. I'm just assuming that, I mean, he was known for doing drugs. Like I said, maybe they had a little too much to drink, or a little too much of something else, and everything just literally went left. And that's just my thought. But yeah, I just, something in my spirit is not gonna tell me that when I was reading this article, I had to keep rereading to make sure that I was reading it right, because there is no way this over candy. And I'm assuming, you know, once they arrested him, that this literally was his confession. Yeah, I know with this little information, y'all are like me, like, man, what in the world? Because now I'm thinking like, okay, was he on drugs? Was he drunk? Does he have some type of, you know, something going on up here that, you know, may have triggered it? Or like, because I mean, with so limited information, it's just hard to kind of believe that that was the sole reason why he murdered this woman, you know? But yeah, I mean, y'all give me y'all's thoughts about this case. If y'all heard about this case when y'all first read this, like, what was y'all thoughts, literally? Because I really want to know. Because, I mean, yeah, it's absolutely crazy, okay? But yeah, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get into the next case. I just wanted to let y'all know, though, that I did go ahead and took down half of my head off camera because, yeah, this is a fucking lot. Okay, it's currently like, what, 10:30 at night, and yeah, I have to be at work early. So y'all, the next case, I don't even know where to start, basically. Anyway, oh, by the way, I decided I'm gonna just take my hair down and then I guess spray a little bit of leave-in or whatever in it after I've taken the whole thing down. But yeah, anyway. The second case is taking place in Memphis, Tennessee. And this actually has taken place, I want to say, what, Halloween of last year? I'm lying, y'all. No, it wasn't on Halloween. It was actually October 3rd, I want to say. But yeah, so we're going to be talking about the case of Malik Motley and Alicia Moore. Now, Malik at the current time was 22 years old. And yeah, so Malik lived in Memphis. I don't know exactly where in Memphis. I didn't do all that research. What I did research is he stayed a block away from Dollar Tree. So one day Malik decides to walk into the Dollar Tree dressed with a black mask on, black t-shirt, jeans, you know, basically the starter kit on what you would wear if you decide to rob a place. But yeah, so he had on his black t-shirt, black mask, jeans, and he had a gun that which was stated was wrapped in toilet tissue or tissue paper. Yeah, I don't know. I guess he wanted to disguise his gun too. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, so he walks into the Dollar Tree and he immediately demands He walks up to the register and demands that Alicia, which is currently working at that Dollar Tree, he demands her to open the register so he can get the money. Now I really don't know how this happened, or honestly why in the world, but all I know is he apparently doesn't end up getting the money. And it was actually another associate there with Alicia who actually was stated ran out past Malik while he's basically robbing the place. And what was stated, according to this other associate, they ran and all they heard was a gunshot. Well, unfortunately, that gunshot was Malik shooting Alicia in the face. Now, luckily, thank God, she did survive. However, even though it is a blessing to survive, especially being shot in the face, just the fact that she was shot in the face. But yeah, so in between all of that happening, I'm assuming from, like, I really don't understand why he shot her. Yeah, I'm just not understanding that. Like, I don't know if he got spooked when the other associate left and then he just panicked and then he just shot her. But either way, it doesn't state that he got what he came there for originally. However, he did end up running out. But before he ran out, it actually shows on camera where he grabbed some Halloween candy. Like, he took a Dollar Tree bag. Yeah, I'm tripping. I don't know if it's Dollar Tree, Dollar General. It's one of those stores. Took the bag and started dumping Halloween candy in it and then dipped. So, when police arrive within minutes, so they see Alicia. Of course, now they have to make sure she's getting rushed to the hospital. So now they're starting to do the investigation to see who it was. So they run the cameras back, and y'all, they immediately know it was Malik. So, and apparently this is not his first time running into the law or getting in trouble, if you want to say. So they already know about him. They already, literally, if they can just spot you and already know who you are from watching surveillance footage, chances are, yeah, you're gonna get caught. Not to mention that you live, literally a corner away from the store. Right, okay. Man. But yeah, so they end up going to Malik's house. And literally, right, y'all, as they're pulling up to the house, why is he outside? So Malik sees the cops and he immediately takes off. So now, unfortunately, he did get away. However, they went ahead and got a warrant for to search his house. And basically, of course, they found all of the things that he was wearing, including the gun, as well as the bag of candy that he stole. So eventually they ended up catching him. I want to say this all happened Sunday and they caught him Tuesday. And he was charged with aggravated robbery as well as, oh shit, I almost pulled my damn hair out, Jesus. Aggravated robbery and as well as attempted first-degree murder. Now, like I said, Alicia, she did survive, thank God. However, it did take her some time to recover. According to her brother, the bullet, I guess, went through her mouth, so she wasn't able to talk definitely for a couple months. And y'all, I just cannot freaking imagine that, like, being shot in the face. Like, thank God it didn't travel anywhere like severe. It definitely could have caused more damage. However, just like being shot through the freaking face, like, yeah, I don't understand. Like, literally these two cases, when I was reading it, I'm just like, surely, I feel like there's some drugs involved somewhere. First of all, like, how do you go into a store attempting to rob it, get cash, and just be like, oh, F it, F the cash, run, but I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna give me some candy on the way out. Like, you literally, you finna go to jail. Like, you done shot this woman in the face. And you didn't ran out, but I guess you're like, F it, I'm not leaving empty-handed. I didn't get my money, but I'm gonna get something. And you took some candy? I done heard it all. I really have. And then why not trying to help out robbers and stuff, but if you're gonna rob a store, bank, whatever, why in the world would you do it and you live close to that? Like you live close. And like I said before, he was obviously has had trouble in the past. Actually, I want to say he's actually been arrested before for aggravated assault, disorderly conduct, and invading police. So yeah, this is not his first run-in. I don't understand. And they already knew where he lived. I mean, they literally looked on camera and was like, yes, we know that guy. Like, I don't, like, what in your right mind? Y'all, like, when I say like, this world is getting even more scarier. And what is with the Halloween candy? Like, I'm just not understanding. And y'all, seriously, like, I was researching these cases, right? And I came across the first case, and I'm like, what? Like, what? Over candy? And then I just so happened to read this case, and I'm just like, it wasn't necessarily over candy. However, that's all you grabbed? Like, make it make sense. You pretty much, you robbed this place for candy, because that's what you left with. Regardless if your original thought or original plan was to try to rob for money, you literally didn't even get the money. And you left with candy. So I'm assuming you shot the girl after you let the first one run away. You shot the second one before she could, get into the register. Y'all, I swear, y'all are not finna make me believe that there is no type of drugs involved somewhere, okay? It's got to be something. Especially with the first case. Like, I just cannot see you getting turned up and trying to fight over some dang Halloween candy. Okay, maybe a little argument, but I just feel like definitely something. Like I say, whether they was drunk, high, both, whatever. That just, I feel like they really had to influence how that situation turned out. And it is so freaking sad how it turned out. I just want to say, first of all, sending my condolences to both of these victims in each of these cases, especially the Adams family, because my God, like, I mean, it's one thing, of course, to kill somebody. However, when you kill somebody over something as senseless as some damn Halloween candy. Oh, that bitch stole my goddamn candy. And y'all, I'm just over here thinking, how did he confess? How did he explain the situation when he called the police? Like, I would pay probably to listen to that damn recording. Because there's literally no freaking way. Yeah, I'm sorry, I cannot multitask or shit. I keep stopping, but like, these cases, I just don't be understanding. That's why I discuss these cases, because it's like majority of these cases, it just not, like, it doesn't make sense. Like, it literally doesn't make sense. Like, you was that mad. I mean, I get, because I don't know, I mean, who hit who, but like, I mean, you know how domestic disputes are. Both parties are hitting each other, and it's just like, and it can escalate quickly. However, unfortunately, it's so many cases with domestic violence that ends with one of the parties or both dying. However, I don't think it's crazy as this situation. I don't know. Like I say, y'all, I seen it, and I was just like, I had to read that motherfucker like 3 or 4 times. Excuse my French, I'm sorry. I had to read that article like 3 or 4 times to make sure I was reading correctly. Halloween candy. Yeah. And then this other just Lord. Okay, you guys, so I am officially done. Yeah, when I tell you my head feels 20 pounds lighter, no, I'm capping. No, but it definitely feels like a freaking relief, okay? I ain't gonna lie, I do miss my hair. But now I gotta figure out what I wanna do to it next. But yeah, so that's pretty much all for this video. Let me know y'all's thoughts about each case below. I really wanna know what y'all thinking. Like, are y'all thinking the same thing that I'm thinking? Seriously, let me know in the comments for real. Once again, I do apologize for going on this, 6-month hiatus? Yeah, definitely 6 months. Sheesh. Yeah, I apologize. I don't know. I was feeling overwhelmed. In all honesty, I just wasn't feeling motivated. Now I have to re-motivate myself to go ahead and get these videos out you guys, because I really enjoyed doing the videos. However, it's just, I know it can be discouraging spending hours and still learning, but honestly, that's literally a part of the process. If I really want this, I gotta be consistent. I know it's easier said than done. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you are not subscribed already, please make sure that you go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you like my content. I appreciate you guys so much. I love y'all, and I will see you in my next video.